Good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, our water froze last night in the cabin. I went to turn on the faucet this morning to make some coffee and had no water. So, not sure where it's froze up at. I don't believe it's in our storage room. I actually think it's underneath the house where our pressure tank's at, is where I think it's froze up at. But unfortunately, I don't have any way of heating it up. But the good news is that even though right now it's -9 degrees, it's supposed to warm up to in the 20s today because the sun's coming up, which is a very nice change. So my hope and prayer is that this does not last long. So what's my solution for coffee? Well, let me show you. Sorry, my lens is fogging up in here. Going from the cold air into this hot air. Get it cleaned off. Everybody's still sleeping, so I wanted to come back outside and talk, but doing that takes me back to what it must have been like for the gentleman who lived on this piece of property in the late 1800s, the moonshiner, and how he would have gotten his water. Just walk down to the spring, have a bucket or a pail or something, and get your water. That's what's so amazing about our piece of property and or anybody else who just makes that decision to go off grid. Whenever they're trying to go off grid, they look for, I believe, exactly what we have, which is running water, so that regardless of the situations, so having running water coming from a spring that never freezes because of the 52 degrees that it runs at, it's very, very nice to just walk down there and get water. Now, would I want to do that all the time? Probably not, especially with having 4 kids. Now, if it was me by myself, absolutely, probably wouldn't bother me a bit. But having a family, it just makes it a little bit nicer and a little bit more convenient, because I've also got to consider how we're going to flush toilets this morning. And it's the same thing. To flush the toilet, I'll go down and get some water, put it back there in the back of the toilet, and be able to flush the toilets. And hopefully that part, the plumbing part, is not frozen. Again, the sun's coming up, so it should be warming up here soon. Also, as for the water, we've never tested our spring water. I'm not too concerned about it, honestly. I mean, it's coming from the ground. I'm sure that Mother Nature, these Great Ozark Mountains have purified that water through all of the systems and all of the rocks and ground that it's running through. So not too worried about that. Plus, I'm going to bring it to a boil anyway, so if there is anything in there, that'll take care of that. So anyway, let's go inside and warm up. But boy, it sure is pretty this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Guess what? Our water's froze.
Are you serious? No, that's not what you
Can I
say.
see that?
That's not
Can
how we
I
wake up.
see it?
Well, you can't see the water froze.
Why?
Cause it's underground. It's under the house.
Well,
But
what
it's
are we
froze.
doing?
Well, it's supposed to warm up today. It's supposed to be like in the 20s. So until then, I'll just be getting water from the spring. I've already got coffee going from the spring, so
Oh, bless. Well, so
flushing
could our,
toilets will be from the spring, all that stuff.
could our pipes bust, though?
No.
Oh, okay. So we're
Hey,
fine.
Dada.
We still have water.
Dada.
Well, we don't need
Dada.
water to go sledding.
Dada.
I looked over here at my filter, which needs to be changed, by the way. But anyway, I can see ice in there. So it is frozen. And so I went and got a blow dryer, and we've got a plug-in in here. And so I'm going to see if I can get that thing thawed out. And I'm hoping this is where it's frozen at, and I hope it's nowhere else. So we'll see. If all else, I'm going to turn on the blow dryer. If all else fails, I do have an actual like space heater that I may go get and plug in up here and get this room thawed out a little bit.
Hello?
Hey, do me a favor.
Turn the water on?
Yeah, see if it works.
Are you in the storage room?
Yeah, I'm in the storage room.
Ouch.
Are you there? I guess my phone just died. Well, unfortunately, that's not the issue. I got it thawed out, and then I felt around on my PEX pipes. Some of them did seem to be frozen, so I got those thawed out, and we still don't have water. So here's what I did. Let me take these screws off. So I had a heater up at my parents' house. This is something we've used in the past. Anyway, so I went and got an extension cord, and I have it up underneath here in the basement, or in the crawl space, to hopefully thaw this out down here. I've got a valve here, and turn it on, I'm not getting any water. So that's telling me that I'm probably froze from my source. So there's my flexible hose that's going back to the spring. And so I've got to be froze from somewhere into there. Got to get this door back on to keep our heat from getting out. Ooh, about fell. So the bad part about all of this is now I'm going to be running my generator even more to heat that. So I told Laine we're going to have to go get fuel today, unfortunately, instead of playing in the snow like we had planned, because we have another storm system coming tonight, and I haven't even looked up the weather yet to see how much more snow we're supposed to get, but I think originally we were supposed to get anywhere between 4 to 6 inches more on top of what we got now. But the good thing is after that's passed, then the weather's supposed to get back up into the 20s and 30s, and I think it's even supposed to be in the 40s and possibly 50s in less than a week. So this will pass. This is just temporary, but in the meantime, we gotta make it work somehow. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Is hopefully that'll thaw out here in a little while. Hopefully it's in the crawl space and not over at the spring head, which I told you was a concern of mine. Somebody did suggest to me that if it does freeze, if that's the location, I could build a fire over that to help thaw out that ground and that pipe that's frozen. But I'm going to try this first, see if that works. If not, then I'll resort to that. Good news, good news, good news. I was actually on the phone with the guy who installed my whole system of the water, Cooper's drilling and pump service. And while I was doing that, Laine goes, there's some weird noise going on in the bathroom, and it's going choo-choo. It was like you just hear like the pump or something. Anyway, hear that? So anyway, we've got water. We've got water. It's not completely thawed out yet, but we do have some water going on. So that little heater that I put down, in the crawl space has worked. And it's thawing us out. Good news, good news. So let's make a pulsating sound for the whole system. So it's coming from the pressure tank. So okay, so while I was on the phone with Cooper Drilling, I was asking him some basic questions about this to see if I could determine exactly where the pipe was frozen at. So what I did was I came down here and I tested a few things. First thing I tested was this valve right here. There's a valve right there, and I could turn it earlier. Earlier, no water was coming out. Right now, water is coming out. Now, I also noticed that this gauge before was completely maxed out and up underneath here at the needle. So Rick from Cooper Drilling, he said that's a really good indicator that you're frozen. And he said you're probably frozen at this T. I'm gonna get the blow dryer and try and thaw the rest of this out, and hopefully we'll be ready to go and no more frozen pipes for the day. We're in the blow dryer for a while, and now I can turn that on without it pulsing. So which tells me we have good consistent pressure now. Praise the Lord. You girls want me to hold your hand?
Yes. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna use the awesome rope.
Is it good? That's right where Gus peed earlier. I'm just kidding.
So we bought a tube and we were gonna go sledding today. But guess what?
The tube has holes in it. $120.
I don't know if it was the cold weather or what.
Sissy, run.
Pulled it out of the box. Could have been the cold weather. Pulled it out of the box, put air in it, got on it. I'd hear your I mean, it had like multiple holes in it leaking. So could have just been the weather. Could have just been too cold and the rubber couldn't handle it. So anyways, we do have a sled, but the kids are going to have to take turns with it. But before we go one person sledding, we got to run to town because of all the fuel that I've been using. Because we've been using a lot. More than what I expected. So we're going to run to town real quickly. Safely. Maybe not quickly, but it's going to be safe. We're going to run to town. Or crawl to town. Get some gas and come back. What, Sissy?
The good thing is I'm a goal and the 80's full, so I get to go on the tube first maybe.
I guess that's a good thing about being a girl, ladies first. Snowball down, you're not taking that in the car. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys something. Layla, smile. Layla lost a tooth last night.
I filmed it.
Oh, you did film it?
Yeah, I filmed
okay.
it. And the tooth fairy came.
Sweet.
What is it?
Layla just lost her tooth. She's two front teethless. Her two front teeth are gone. It was literally like right here, and I had to pull it out, and I just pulled it and it came out. There's the tooth that way that.
There it is.
There's the tooth that way that got out.
Smile. Oh, you're so stinking cute.
Well, I gotta put that on.
Go get your tooth fairy pillow.
I had to work on it a lot.
Yeah,
Look at my fingers.
oh, your fingers are sore from working out. Look. Oh my goodness, smile again. Oh, you're so cute, honey. Okay, go get your pillow. All right, good night. Love you.
I do.
Do you mind to see if you can help him?
Yes, you do. Don't you want him to be safe? There's one more, kid.
Hard to see where I'm going.
It's moments like this and I'm really glad to be married to him. You missed a spot.
Can you get your side?
I'm kidding! Oh, you're just doing it for show now. You can get your side.
Okay, when I watch it, I'll give you a clip. No, I want Dad to.
Sissy, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring you over here in the track.
Oh, what?
Because I think it'll go faster, I think.
So you're getting ready to hit a tree? Bail, okay? Ready, set, ready, go! It's my turn! My turn! My turn!
There she goes. Now she's picking up speed. She just kept spinning and spinning.
You're like,
Oh, I'm pushing you lightning speed. On something. Okay, Gabriel's turn. Come on, set, go. He's like, I'm off of it. He's going fast. He was getting it.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. Oh, she's going for it. She's going. What are you eating? An apple? That's not an apple. That's ice. Is it good? It's cold. It's cold to me. Oh no! She broke it.
Let's go buy a new one.
A new one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Is it tired?
Way to go there, old
Sorry.
oh, sled breaker.
Fatty McFatterson.
Grady, it's my fault! It's my fault! I gotta go out to the cabin.
Is it worth it?
No, it's my fault!
I love it when they argue.
Can I move my hand?
Nope, you know, pick up your hands.
Okay, go, Grady, spin.
Oh, he's in it. Nah, he's getting out though. He's like, never mind. Okay, so you gotta tell me
Don't you think?
what you got going on here.
Well, daggum. It's called shepherd's pie, baby.
That was her words to me. She hands me the mitten. She goes, "It's going to burn you." Well, do we have any other mittens or
No,
what?
those are cheap. Never say they're gonna hurt, so just go fast.
Oh boy.
Did you say something?
I'm really nervous about this. Oh man, that's hot.
I told you.
Like, it's hot, even through these mittens. We gotta find something different.
I mean, we have a bath towel.
Where am I going?
What? Straight up, babe. Whatever's easiest.
Gracious.
Good job. You're my hero.
Oh, thanks.